so annoyed with this car. I'm so close to be able to turn this car up and get where I want to be, but gosh, it's just keep finding little things here and there that just keep creating issues for me. But we are getting somewhere. We did have the fuel injectors cleaned and checked at Fuel One, and we did come up with one bad injector. So this little guy right here ended up having a bad coil. The fuel pressure on the car was very erratic during the last couple of runs, and I'm not sure why, because nothing changed fuel wise other than taking the intake off. So we got some work to do. Let's get to it. Alright, so I got everything plugged back in. Now I'm just gonna fire it up real quick and just make sure that everything, there's no leaks and stuff. Early morning, get this thing there. I've got to work, so I'll have to wait till after work. But we'll get it on the rack, get it up in the air, take a look at it, find out, and get this problem solved. I'm sure my wife is just gonna love the fact that I'm starting this thing in the middle of the night. Alright, so that's it for tonight. Get to the shop. Alright, we're here. We made it. Took the car up here. And the first thing I did, because we are having fuel pressure issues, first thing I did was take the fuel filter apart. As you can see, this thing's pretty gnarly. So I'm gonna have to get a new filter. I think I'm gonna run the car without the filter for right now just to get it home, but I'm gonna have to get a new filter. I don't know if that's something that they keep locally or private order from Summit, but just looking down here underneath, checking everything, I did notice that this hose has a pretty severe kink in it. Now I run 2 pumps. The first pump is on all the time, the second pump comes on under boost, and that's when we were seeing the fuel pressure issue come mostly. So like I said, we'll replace this filter, and while I'm at it, I do have another regulator that I've been hanging on to, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this regulator on and take the other one apart and look at it to see if there's an issue. But I cleaned out the filter just as a temporary thing so that I wasn't sure if I could run the car without a filter or not. I'm assuming you can, but it cleaned up pretty nice. I am going to get in a couple new ones, but just for today's purposes, I'm going to put this bad boy back in there. I squished my GoPro mount. Luckily, I put the regulator in the middle of everything so that it's easy to get to and don't have to take the whole motor out to get to it. But it is what it is. Okay, got the regulator on, and we're gonna check out fuel pressure with Mechanic Mike. Gonna help me adjust this fuel pressure so we can get this thing on the road real quick and do a test, just a small test pull. regulator must have done the trick because, well, it's acting a lot better. It's actually running really, really good. It's not breaking up, so that's the main thing. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit. I gotta take the bumper off of it, and then we'll go for a ride again without a bumper real quick down the road to show you guys that it's acting pretty civil compared to what it was like at the track. So I think we solved the problem. We still got a hose to fix on the fitting in the back. I'm gonna do that at the shop. All right, so before this thing would stall, and I'm not going full throttle. I'm only just kind of goosing it a little bit, maybe like a quarter of a throttle or less than that probably. But it would stall right around 3,000. I'm gonna take the car over to Lunatic, where I have access to a welder, so I can make those I'm gonna make a front brace for the bottom of the bumper cover, because since the bumper is kind of loose now, it flaps in the wind a little bit, and a lot like the C6s when they're going pretty fast, it tends to mush the front bumper in. So I'm gonna make like a little brace that holds the front of the lip out in place. So I'll do that, and I gotta make the brace for the radiator, but at least it's aligned. It looks like we got the issue for the most part taken care of. I still got to get with Los and get this thing properly tuned, so we'll do that probably next week, and then try to find a time where we can go out and do a little test. Guess that's some good news for today. We brought the car over to the shop, and got to finish up what we started. Let's go. Bumper, bullet, welder, sawzall. That's usually a bad sign, but it's got to be done. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Another late night. I know it doesn't look like I did much, but I actually did quite a bit. I made this front lower support that's gonna hold the bottom of the bumper. It's actually really, really rigid now with that bumper support on it. Plus a bracket for the alternator. There's a pipe that goes underneath for the SYA bars. We put that in place. Just minor stuff. I fixed my fender that I had issues with. Just waiting for the cold side pipe to be done, and then we could put it back together, take it home, get it tuned, and get to racing. So, like I said, not much, but stuff that had to be done. So, that's it. I know you guys are just tired of watching me work on this thing. So we're gonna wrap it up here. Next video you'll see the car will be completed, done, and driving. And we're back where we started. Car's back at home. Just a couple things I want to go over with you guys. First thing is our next event is gonna be at West Houston Muscles Drag event in Sealy. We're gonna go to that, but we're not gonna be doing any crazy passes. We're just going there to do some shakedown, get some good data in, nothing too crazy. So we're gonna be doing that. Also, I had some questions about my shirts. I'm out of shirts at the moment, but I do have some coming. So if you've been asking about the shirt, which is I'm wearing now, logo in the back, those will be available pretty soon. Just bear with me. I'm trying to get everything organized and get this car running at the same time. But I do have some that will be for sale very soon. That's pretty much it. I'll leave you here. Thanks for watching. Man, now the hole in the hood is completely useless. Oh well.